Okay, so this is our podcast. We're starting for Harmony High School.
Yes.
This is Latinos in Action, and our first guest speaker is Justin Silva.
Silva, baby, you got it. That's what I'm talking about.
How do you feel being our first speaker in this podcast?
I'm excited. It's nerve-wracking. You know, I hope I give you guys some great answers and some great aspects in life. It's exciting, big time, bro. Thank you guys for having me too.
Sure. Tell us about you, your background, and so how you started in comedy.
How I started comedy?
Yeah.
Puerto Rican and Dominican. My father's Cape Verdean. I'm a mutt, you know. I'm kind of mixed up with everything. And I started comedy by me recording funny videos online. I seen a lot of people recording funny videos. I started doing it. People started complimenting the videos and telling me to do stand-up. And I went from there and took open mics into now doing shows around the United States, at least. I ain't get to the world yet. I ain't that big, y'all. But the United States is definitely happening, so I appreciate that question.
So what inspired you to be a comedian?
Me not having nothing. I'm not gonna lie. Me being broke. In my heart though. It wasn't like money that I feeling broke with. My parents were doing good at life, so I was good with that. But as far as in my heart, I felt empty. I felt like I was missing something. I had a void, and I wanted it to be filled with something. So I feel like comedy. Me getting exposed to that and me actually giving it a try was probably the best thing in my life. So once I got locked in and I felt it was like a drug. I'm not gonna lie, bad explanation, but it's the best way to say it, bro. I just wanted more. I just wanted more. As soon as I got on that stage, I wanted to do more time. I wanted to learn more. I wanted to be a better comedian. So that's how I got involved in it.
So what is your style or your approach when you get on a stand-up comedy, or what you do?
Usually I keep it family oriented. I do got a potty mouth. Like I said, I love you, so I'm not cursing today. But if y'all watch my videos, and I got a little bit of a potty mouth. And I talk about, you know, family related things. Me having a Latin girlfriend, crazy as hell. Me having 5 kids. I'm broke, you know, them kids run me dry. I don't know, you know, her mom not speaking English, so me and her mom have a difficult way of talking. Me getting beat when I was a kid. I got my butt whooped because I didn't listen. I was a bad kid in school, so my mom always put hands and feet on me. So I talk about things that people could relate to, you know? So I feel like if I could relate to people with comedy, they'll understand it. We feel like more like a cousin or a brother and sister when you watch my videos or see my comedy. You're like, I did that too. I went through that too. And the more people I could get to say, yo, I did that, they're going to agree with it, and hopefully they enjoy it and get to laugh as well.
So how do you handle, like, haters or people that don't like you?
I don't see them. I completely try to ignore them. At first, I told somebody, I forgot earlier today when we were talking, I told somebody that's going to happen, and be ready for that because it's very distracting. It makes you want to change your perspective on whether or not you want to continue to do it. But to me, everybody in here, I said it before, has an opinion. This person doesn't feel the way that person feels the way about you. That next person doesn't feel the way about you as the first person. So to me, it's like, stop trying to make people accept you for who you are. Take it as is. Whoever likes you, likes you. If they don't, it's cool, bro. There's more people who don't like you. There's going to be more. But there's also a lot more people who do like you. So you mess with the people who do like you and you run with them.
Okay. And how do you keep your comedy for, like, everybody? Because, you know, right now people get offended by some jokes.
Yeah.
And so how do you keep it, like, balanced?
I don't keep it balanced. If you get offended by comedy, by a joke, you're the joke. You're the joke. It's comedy, bro. We go there to laugh about things that people are scared to laugh about. We go there to shed light on the bullcrap that's happening on our everyday life. So we already deal with that through social media. When we talk to each other, we deal with mourning and being sad with each other and talking about the bad things that happen. When you go on that stage, you want to bring light to everything that's going on in the world, so we can now have a different perspective on the way we look at things. Instead of being mad and hateful towards the situation, let's just love and enjoy it. You know, so we can laugh about a situation rather than dwell on it. You're going to be in a good place, I promise.
So what's something you can, like, recall, or what's the best thing that happened in one of your performances?
The best thing that happened probably in my performances, that's kind of, people give me a lot of gifts on stage. I think when I get gifts, it's pretty dope, but I feel like when God uses me to give a message that I didn't know I was about to give through that comedy, because with my comedy, I always try to relay one actual message even through the jokes. You know what I'm saying? Even though we're laughing at a situation, I always want to, there's always like a point in time, at least 5 to 10 minutes of my comedy set, where I'm actually talking about something serious. And I always ask God to use me for whatever message I could get to these people while laughing. While laughing, use me for that absolute message. You know what I'm saying? So I try to bless somebody with a message. That usually works. But the best thing that ever's happened to me as a comedian, I'm not gonna share her name. This lady hit me up in the DM one time, and she goes, "Hey, I just want to let you know, I was about to end myself. I was about to take these pills and just commit suicide. And I have kids, and I don't know why I was about to give up on them. But for some reason, I went to the bathroom to come take the pills, and I went to my phone. And you were the first thing that popped up." And she goes, "I've been stuck on your page for 2 hours. My tears went from crying, giving up, to actual happy tears. Justin, thank you for saving my life." That was the best thing that ever happened to me, because now it's bigger than my jokes. Now I'm saving lives. You know, now I don't care about making people laugh no more. I want to make more people laugh so I can change more people's lives, you know?
So, who's your inspiration? Like, do you look up for like as someone like in the comedy?
In the comedy career, all right, cool. The comedy career, Kevin Hart, because what he's doing, all that he puts out there, the way he gives back. I love what Kevin Hart's doing, and honestly, that's a goal to. I don't have to be as big as him. I want to be as great as him, though. When it comes to who he is as a person, how much he's grown from where he became, the man he is, I would love to become that one day. But the person I actually look up to is my stepfather, George, as you heard earlier today. He helped me laugh about things that we should have been crying about. You know, things that we go through in life that we want to just give up on and go through and say, why is this happening to me? He helped me shine light through that and actually enjoy the little struggle that I went through. Because everything that we go through, if y'all be honest, is temporary. You know what I'm saying? Everything that we go through, it's all a temporary thing. You feel it for a little bit, and then you're back to being happy. Even with death, somebody die in your family, you're sad for a little bit, and then you're back happy in about 2-3 weeks, you know? If you lose your job, you're sad for a little bit. You get another job, you're happy again. You get suspended from school, you sad for a little bit. When you come back, it's lit. You know what I'm saying? So you always got to change your perspective, and my dad has helped me bring joy to everything that I have going on in life. So it's easy for me to enjoy life rather than dwell on it.
Okay. So how do you handle your pressure and nerves? Because for me, I'm a baseball player, and so when I get in the field, I see the crowd. It's like crazy.
Yeah.
And it's not like you do, like you get hundreds, thousands of people.
Yeah.
And for me, I get nervous when I take it all in. I see like all parents, kids come to watch me play. I see little kids that I'm like, they look up to me.
Yeah.
Like, how do you handle all that?
So first off, fire, you play baseball. I was fire at baseball, y'all. I was fire when I was a kid. I was OD. I got MVP trophies and all that. I loved baseball. When I got to high school, I played for a little bit, and then I got a job and stopped. But the way you handle that pressure, because I feel the same pressure you feel when I hop on that stage. I felt the same pressure you feel when I got here in the class, and I see everybody just staring at me, and I got to say something. So the pressure is going to happen. But again, I tell you earlier, God not going to put you through nothing you can't get through, nothing you can't handle. Everything you feel and that pressure that you feel is temporary pressure. You'll feel it for a little bit. Soon as you throw that ball and you get that first strike, or if you play in the outfield and that ball's hit to you one time, all right, we in a game. Reality hit. When you up to bat, after that first pitch, you get that one strike and you miss, oh, we playing a game. Stop worrying about everybody around you, because if you worry about people around you and worry about what they feel, worry about how they say things, bro, you ain't going to get nowhere. You got to stop caring about what people say. It's literally a temporary thing. Like, opinions are like buttholes. Sorry to say that. Everybody got one. You know, everybody is going to have one, literally. And you got to differentiate which opinion you really want to take in. Don't worry about the pressure. The pressure is fake pressure. You feel it because you really care. That's all it is. You want to perform well because you see a bunch of people looking at you. I feel the same way. But if I perform with that attitude, with that weird attitude, or I got to do good, they're watching, nah, you're going to suck. Me and you both. So now when I get on stage, I let them look at me. It is what it is, and I just get right to it. I get right to it, bro. And when I get that first laughter, it's like, okay, they're human. Yeah. And when you get that first clap, when you do something good, when you get on base and they clap, you're like, all right.
Okay, so what is like your pre-show rituals?
It's funny. It's prayer. I'm not gonna lie. Ashley sees it all the time. Usually, when I'm about to go on stage, I'm probably going over my jokes for like the first 30 minutes. And then probably when I'm about to go on stage 10 minutes before, I have to be myself. I kick everybody out the room. Ashley's the only one that stays. I go to a corner and just pray for 10 minutes. And I tell God, this doesn't have to be the best show ever. I don't care if it's the best show ever. I just want it to be great for them. They pay good money. I want them to enjoy the show. I want them to get $1 worth. And I want them to want me back again. So again, use me for whatever you need me to be as. Use me for if you need me to get me a word to somebody. Use me to change somebody's life, and I'm just constantly just praying, Father God, help me stay consistent. Help me stay in my lane. Help me not mess up on the jokes, So it's constant prayer, especially for that last 10 minutes. That's the only ritual I have. There's no other thing. Before I used to shadow box in the mirror. I used to walk up to a mirror and just be like, what am I doing? I'm not boxing. Why am I doing this right now? But it'd get my blood going because I always get nervous. So, but yeah, that's the ritual, man.
And how do you feel about the support and the how Latino community supports you and artists like Randy, Jay Wheeler, Alex Rose, big artists for the Latinos, and athletes like Juan Soto, Tatis, all those guys that are big.
That's dope that you know
that are Latinos and they support you. How do you feel about that?
So I'm gonna be honest. It's a wonderful experience. It feels fake because I don't see myself like that. And when you say those big names, they're huge, so they're going crazy. But honestly, I think Ashley likes it more than me. I think Ashley likes the Latinos. She's like, oh my God, Jay Wheeler. She goes crazy when she sees these names. And I show her, right now she wants to meet Karol G. I don't know what I got to do, but I got to do a video that's going to bring Karol G to us, all right? But yeah, Ashley enjoys it way more than me. I didn't listen to Spanish music like that. I didn't understand it. I don't want to listen to something that I understand. My mom had me listening bachata and merengue, cleaning the house. El bipe. I had to listen to that and clean the whole house to that. So that was how I grew up. But I never really listen to Spanish artists big time. So I think Ashley enjoys that perk of Spanish in the Latin community knowing me. I think she enjoys it way more than me, 100%. But it is very cool. It is very cool to know these dudes.
Okay, and so the last two questions, because I know you have short time.
You're doing great.
Awesome. So what's your future aspirations? What's your next project and what you got?
The next project I told her, DL secret, but I'm telling you guys now. All right. The goal is to try to be on Netflix next year, sometime around September. I'm gonna actually try to start filming for that soon. That's the next step. This was actually a huge opening door for me because I love giving back. I was always trying to find a way to give back, and if me sharing my story can slightest bit help one, maybe even two kids in the room, that'd be a huge blessing for me. Whether it's your life, yours, anybody's, if it can motivate somebody to actually do more and want more, I did my job. So I definitely got a couple things coming up. I have way more shows coming up. So that's the exciting part. I will be back in Orlando soon. So hopefully Miss Ramirez gets to pull up and see me there really soon.
And the last question.
Yes, sir.
Advice for teens like me, the Latinos, and everyone that sees you.
Well, this goes for everybody. No, I'm not separating any crowd, from whichever. This goes from everybody. Don't give up. And what I know it's so easy to say, and all you guys hear it for everything. It's probably such a cliche statement, don't give up. But I feel like people really don't understand what that word means. And it's because it's so easy to give up. It's so easy to say, I don't want to do it anymore. Even her with her company, her cupcake company, or the pancakes, all that stuff. The pancakes, I'm sorry. The cakes. With that company, I'm pretty sure there's times where she wanted to just say, I don't want to do this. And there's probably times where she still goes through it and she's like, it's not working. And then we just have a breakthrough. So it's so easy to just give up on something that you really just started, bro. We're going to go through a lot of things in life. We're going to try a lot of things in life, and a lot of things that we try not going to work. I can tell you that right now. It's probably not going to work. But when you find something and you enjoy it and you don't care if it works or not, you're going to keep doing it. That's when you're really going to find the joy and everything in that. So find something you like, stick to it, stay consistent, and keep God in your life. You're going to be straight, bro.
Oh, thank you. I hope that you finish your tour strong, and
appreciate you, man.
Hope to see you soon.
It was an honor meeting you. Thank you, Bob.
And what is your social medias?
Hey, you can find me on TikTok, Justin Silva Jr. You can find me on Instagram, JUSS _ in time HD. Good luck if you can remember that. On YouTube, Justin Silva Jr. as well, and I think that's it. I mean, I got a Facebook también. I got Facebook, Justin Silva on Facebook. Yeah, that's it. You can find me if you look up the name.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, guys.